Jake Master from Master Media here, and we have a very special guest today that we're going to interview and talk to about Dragon Ball Super. I want everybody to welcome Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Master Media, this is amazing. I mean, I can't even believe I'm talking to you right now. I am your biggest fan. You know, guys who are watching this, if you're not subscribed to Master Media, I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Thanks, Arnold. I've been a big fan of yours ever since I was a little kid. I grew up on Terminator, Terminator 2, Commando, Jingle All the Way. I've seen every one of your movies, man. It's great to have you on board.
Master Media, it's my total pleasure to be talking to you right now. I cannot tell you how big of a fan I am of the Goku vs. Saitama series. I swear every time you release a new episode, I drop anything I'm doing and I go watch Goku, Saitama, and I get so pumped up. It just makes me want to go lift weights.
That's awesome. I'm really glad you enjoy it. So I hear that you're actually a really big fan of Dragon Ball Z. What are your opinions on Dragon Ball Super?
You know, Dragon Ball Super is pretty good, and I get really excited about brand new Dragon Ball series coming on television. I get really excited, you know, but in the Sundays when it comes out, I'm like a little schoolgirl. I'm so happy and excited. I go and I put it on my computer, and then I go sit in front of the computer and I watch it like 17 times in a row. This is my daily Sunday ritual, and then I get really pumped up and I go to the gym and I lift weights until the next day, basically. But this is the thing here. The one thing that I don't really like about Super is it's a little bit marketed towards the kids, you know, and it shouldn't be marketed towards kids. It should be marketed toward people who are in the gym. So what I think they should be doing is they should be having Dragon Ball Super on television in the gym, pumping people up as they get pumped up.
That's hilarious, and that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I get really pumped up when I watch Dragon Ball Z too, especially the really intense fight scenes. I think everybody does, and I think that's part of the reason everybody loves the series so much. So let me ask you a question. Who is your favorite character in all of Dragon Ball?
You know, my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball Z is Broly. It's got to be Broly. I mean, you see the size of this guy's muscles. Every time we watch this movie with Broly, it makes me wonder why I'm not as big as Broly. I mean, have you seen the size of his biceps of like 47 inches of pure hard muscles? I mean, if this guy went to Mr. Olympia, he would have smashed everybody. He would be like 10 times Mr. Olympia, Broly, the Super Saiyan legend himself.
Yeah, Broly actually is a really awesome villain, one of my favorites as well. So let me ask you a question. How exactly did you get into Dragon Ball Z in the first place?
You know, when I was a little boy in Austria, I got started on Dragon Ball Z, and you know, I loved it because I wanted to become a strong man. And when I watched the Dragon Ball Z, I can see that Goku and Vegeta and all this, they have these enormous muscles. Their muscles have muscles. You know what I mean? And I get so pumped up after I watch Dragon Ball Z that I want to go straight to the gym and go Super Saiyan on the bench press. Go Super Saiyan 2 on the squats. Go Super Saiyan 3 on the deadlifts.
You know, I actually do some weightlifting my own.
Bullshit.
Yeah. I've actually been lifting for about 15 years.
Yeah, and about how much do you bench?
About 225 for 3.
That's pretty good, master. That's pretty good. I'm proud of you. You know, you just keep pumping, and eventually one day you'll turn into a Super Saiyan like me.
Yeah, I wish I could have a body like you. Man, one day. Anyways, so one final question, Arnold.
Do it.
So what is your favorite part of all of Dragon Ball Z?
So my favorite part of all of Dragon Ball was with the Super Saiyan 2 era. So the reason I love this so much is you get to see Vegeta and Trunks, and these guys are taking major steroids. They're eating steroids for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they go to fight Cell, and you can see the muscles bulging and growing and growing. I mean, for God's sake, you could see Trunks, like his muscles took up the entire screen, and I watched this, and my eyes got all glittery, and I was so happy, and I know I just wanted to go right to the gym right there, because I need to get as strong and big as Trunks and as Vegeta. Now, you know, it was interesting to me there how Trunks was able to grow bigger than Vegeta. You know, he was stronger than Vegeta, but it slowed him down, you know, which is something that happens to bodybuilders. I don't know if you know this, Master Media, but you know, sometimes your muscles get so big you get kind of slow and sluggish, and you walk like 3 feet and you're out of breath. But you know, it doesn't matter, because if you have bigger muscles than the guy to your left, and if you have bigger muscles than the guy to your right, then you have just won.
That's hilarious, and that's awesome. Yeah, I guess you do win if you have bigger muscles, especially in Dragon Ball. So, hey, Arnold, I just want to say thanks a lot for taking the time to join this call. We'd love to have you on board again, and I hope you all the best. Looking forward to some new Dragon Ball Super, and have a good day, buddy.
Don't forget to go Kaioken on the Den Day.